Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the show. Hope you are having a wonderful day today. Today is Thursday, October 3rd, 2019. We have a few good articles on the show today that I know you all will love. So, the articles that we will be talking about today include SEC reaches $24 million settlement with EOS parent firm Block One. Tron's Justin's son to reschedule Warren Buffett lunch. New Balance to use Cardano blockchain to confirm product authenticity. Binance delists trading pairs. Some include tokens from its launchpad. Coinbase to pay U.S. users interest for holding USDC stablecoin. And lastly, following new partnership, BitPay adds support for XRP. So as you all come in, please hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. Also like, comment, subscribe. Let us know that you are here listening in the chat, putting a 1 or a 2 or even a 3. I want to make sure that I am being heard. All right. Okay. Check this, then we can get on with the show. I am being heard. So let me share my screen and we can get the show going. All right, so this first topic is SEC reaches $24 million settlement with EOS parent firm Block One. Good evening, Paperboy CEO. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. The United States SEC has reached a settlement with Block One to pay $24 million in penalties for conducting an unregistered initial coin offering. On September 30, the SEC announced in a press release that it had settled the new charges against the firm behind the EOS network and corresponding token in the form of a civil monetary penalty. Block One settled the charges without admitting or denying the findings. According to the press release, Block One's ICO of 900 million tokens began shortly after the SEC released the Dow report of investigation and contributing read that again. According to the press release, Block One's ICO of 900 million tokens began shortly before the SEC released the Dow report of investigation and continued for nearly a year after the report's publication. Block One raised the equivalent of billions of dollars, but failed to register its ICO as a security offering in agreement with the U.S. federal securities law, nor did it qualify for or seek an exemption from the registration requirements. The SEC states co-director of the SEC's Division of Enforcement, Stephanie vechain, said, and I do quote, a number of U.S. investigators participated in Block One's ICO. Companies that offer or sell securities to U.S. investors must comply with the securities law, irrespective of the industry they operate or the labels they place on the investment products they offer. End quote. Stephen Pelkin, co-director of the SEC's Division of Enforcement, added that Block One did not provide ICO investors with the needed information, saying, I do quote, The SEC remains committed to bringing enforcement cases within investors when investors are deprived of material information they need to make informed investment decisions. The $24 million fine is not expected to make a significant dent, as it only represents a small portion of the $4 billion initial raise. So the SEC has been coming out the coins we've seen in for the past couple months. Excuse me. First it was Kick, then it was Veritasium, then it was the firm ICO ratings, then it was 2 or 3 more in between, and now this. Seems like this is the new thing up the SEC. Go after coins that ICO'd back in 2017. If Block One, I'm guessing Block One paid this. It would be in Block One's best interest to just pay it off and not fight it. After all, you raised a $4 billion ICO. So why would you turn around and say, well, we're going to fight this? You can make that money back with the position EOS is in, and with the position in the crypto community EOS is in. That money can be made back with a project or anything else. So it would behoove EOS to just go ahead and pay that off and get going. You know, don't try to be the hero and say, well, we're going to fight this thing. This is crypto. They don't understand us, so we're doing it for everybody, and you're the one that's not reaping what you fought for. So this is the latest crypto the SEC has been going after. The latest one. I'm sure there'll be others, but seems like EOS is going to pay that fine, $24 million. All right. Coinbase rolls out stellar lumens trading in New York State. This is interesting to me. Major US based cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase that it said that it made stellar lumens trading available also to those users who reside in New York. The exchange made the announcement in a tweet sent by its official Twitter account on September 25. New York State residents can now trade, store, and send and receive stellar lumens using both the service's official website and mobile app. The company announced, and I do quote, stellar lumens is now available to Coinbase users who are New York residents. New Yorkers can now log in to buy, sell, convert, send, receive, or store XLM on Coinbase or using our iOS and Android apps. The state of New York is known for stringent cryptocurrency regulation after the introduction of the BitLicense in August 2015. The announcement requires the license requirements has driven various crypto companies to leave the states and stop offering services to New York residents, which some refer to as bit exodus. Wow. So Stellar Lumens is Coin Exchange is now offering Stellar Lumens in New York State. I wonder if other American crypto exchanges are going to offer Stellar in New York State, such as Kraken, such as binance.us, such as the Gemini Exchange. Now, the Gemini Exchange don't have too many coins on their exchanges, but it would seem like I would look at this as, hey, Coinbase has gotten an upper leg on most of these exchanges that I just mentioned. Even binance.us. Yes, even them too. I would look at this and say, well, they have another leg up on us in this. And I wonder, and I would wonder if other American-based exchanges would do the same thing. like a copycat sort of deal, because what we see is if one exchange does something, other exchanges will do it. The environment is copycatish right now. It's in its early days, its early heydays. So the environment is really copycatish. So I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't doubt, and I want to see if other crypto exchanges will do the same thing as this. All right, look at the chat. I want to say, Paperboy says the same rules should apply to veritasium. See, he also says EOS is corrupt though with 21 block producers. Veritasium worked with SEC for 2 years. TD Hip Hop Media says, do you see crypto prices going up when the recession hits? Me personally, with that, it's in my opinion, and we always say we're not financial advisors. Linked in the description box is a direct link to CFP.net. That's the organization where people have to go to take the Certified Financial Planner test. So put your state zip, you can find a Certified Financial Planner in your area by going to the source. But to answer your question, it is my opinion that the rise in the crypto market will coincide with a correction in the economic markets, because we've seen evidence of that already. When there's a tariff that Trump hits with China, the crypto market tends to go up. First through Tether, because 60% of Tether supply comes from Chinese, not China, Chinese, because they're living in other areas of the world also. And when we get news of those new tariffs being relaxed, the crypto market goes down. So it's in my opinion that the new bull run of the crypto market will coincide with the market correction or recession. Let's see. Paperboy says most likely yes, but it's also possible we got no prices for any assets if there is a financial crisis. Possible we get no prices for any. Possible. It's possible. It's possible that both markets may not go up. He also says all exchanges are running fractional reserve cryptos. I wouldn't say all, but I would not doubt that's being done. It will be hard to do that, just because if you have some cryptos within the exchange and you have your public wallet there, you can actually look on that coin's blockchain to see if your money's there. Yes, there was some exchange that didn't have all the cryptos that said they had, but as far as what you said, fractional reserve crypto, the amount of information or the amount of evidence is not there to have it a ubiquitous yes. We all agree. There's just been instances here and there to say hit BTC did it or another exchange did it. Therefore, all exchanges are doing it. Good morning, Richard Dixon. Well, good afternoon, Richard Dixon. Hope you have a wonderful day today. Well, just because it's not regulated doesn't automatically mean fraction reserve, just because it's not regulated. Hello, Cashmatic. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Yeah. Just because it's not regulated does not automatically. Just because one is not. Just because one thing is not regulated does not equal fractional reserve. You understand? That's what I am getting at. All right, let's get to this next topic. Tron's Justin Sun to reschedule Warren Buffett's lunch very soon. Very soon. So after I read this, I'll type in crypto fractional reserve to see what we get. Tron founder and CEO Justin Sun says he'll reschedule his charity lunch with Berkshire Hathaway chairman and billionaire Warren Buffett very soon. The CEO announced the news during a live stream on Tuesday, September 24. As reported, Sun had won a charity auction on eBay in June in which to have lunch with Buffett and his own choice of guests, with a winning bid of $4.5 million, the highest bid in the event's 20-year history. Yet, just days ahead of the much anticipated event, the Tron CEO was forced to postpone due to medical reasoning, and that medical reasoning was he had a gallstone. Confirmed guests had included Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire and Litecoin creator Charlie Lee. Ahead of its postponing, Sun had notably even extended an invitation to U.S. President Donald Trump, following the president's scathing remarks about cryptocurrencies on social media. Sun had replied, and I do quote, "Mr. President, you are misled by fake news. Bitcoin and blockchain happens to be the best chance for us. I'd love to invite you to have lunch with crypto leaders along with Warren Buffett on July 25. I guarantee you after this lunch, nobody will know more crypto than you." Then, end quote. The president had not responded publicly to Sun's invitation. So he has rescheduled the lunch. When he postponed the lunch, he said it was because of a medical condition. He said he had gallstones. That night, he was seen at a gathering of what's the word I'm looking for here? Influencers, trying influencers, taking interviews. And he was there for a while because in one photo it was light outside, and in an interview at the same location it was dark. So he was there for a while. So that I said to say Justin Sun does things that's not total beneficial for Tron. What he does directly affects the price of Tron, and people are starting to see that. So I'm going to look up crypto fractional reserves. All right. Well, how about this? Crypto exchanges, because it should be some information that pop up that verifies this thoughts. Practicing fractional reserves. So Binance is telling you what is fractional reserve. Fractional reserve banking and the Bitcoin crypto ecosystem. Fractional reserve banking in cryptocurrencies. Fractional reserve banking is fractional reserve practice. Okay, so it doesn't. Okay, we're not seeing so far that a Pacific crypto exchange is conducting fractional reserve. So let's do this. Let's go to tools, and we're going to just do this year to see if anything pops up. Banks, MasterCard, Bitcoin fractional reserve. There's a Reddit post on Bitcoin fractional reserve. That's the closest we're getting to it right now. Guardian, Tether fractional. Well, Tether, we pretty much knew Tether was doing fractional reserve for a little while. That's not really new. So what's this Reddit? Paperboy says if they hid the coins, why would they show a public address? I think you're saying if you had if you sent money to an exchange, you would have to have a public address to send that money to an exchange. So if they had your coins, if I sent money to Binance and I kept money on Binance, I would still have a deposit withdrawal address. Well, a deposit address, and I will withdraw to another address. My deposit address will be my public address. Good morning, DE Raptor. Hope you're having a wonderful. Good evening, DE Raptor. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Hello, Paperboy. So, Paperboy, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, what way are they same as banks? Um, Good evening, rainy woman. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Scroll up. Okay, Paperboy says the exchanges only have 20% of customers' coins on board. That's the exchange's business model. So where can I find that information? That's why I'm asking you. Let me see how much coins can a crypto exchange have? That's not a good way. That's not okay. So he says the exchange only have 20% of a customer's money. Hmm. Let's say least amount of coins a crypto exchange must have of a customers of a customer. Just not seeing it. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it. He says the only The only takeaway is that you should not leave your coins in exchanges. Always take possession of your private. Yeah, we agree with that. That's not debatable. We agree with that one. All right. Let's get to this next article. Ripple reveals new clues on future of XRP powered X Rapid. A pair of job openings are shedding light on Ripple's potential plans for the future of its XRP-based cross-border payment solution, XRapid. The company currently has an opening for a senior manager of business development in Singapore. In the description, Ripple says it's looking for someone who can find and build XRapid partners in Asia Pacific countries: Thailand, Cambodia, Indonesia, Japan, Laos, Malaysia, the Philippines, and Vietnam, among others. The listing reveals plans for an extensive strategy to launch new XRapid corridors and ensure regulatory compliance. A separate listing for a manager of business development suggests Ripple is also to launch XRapid in Sao Paulo, Brazil. According to the opening, Ripple is looking for someone to work with the product, account management, and sales teams to help deliver volume and XRapid use cases for cross-border payments. Since launching XRapid in October of 2018, Ripple has officially opened two destination corridors, one in Mexico and the other in the Philippines. At the Swiss National Bank Conference in May, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse discussed Ripple's plans to expand its use of XRapid, hinting that the payments platform is up and running behind the scenes in both Argentina and Brazil. People are getting quote, people are getting liquidity that exists in the marketplace in local regions between XRP and the Philippines peso, XRP and the Argentine peso, XRP and the Brazilian real, and it's tapping into that liquidity that exists in the marketplace. So I'm going to read the job post. It says what you'll do: identify and secure commercial relationships with key XRapid partners across APAC, including cryptocurrency exchanges, payment companies, and financial institutions. Source and close new customers relations to enable launching of XRapid in new countries. Be the voice of the customer and work with marketing, products, sales teams to help drive XRapid use cases for cross-border payments. Work with cryptocurrency exchanges to maximize XRapid and XRP support. Work with cryptocurrency exchanges to maximize XRapid and XRP support. Collaborate with compliance. Collaborate with compliance, legal, and financial to ensure efficient and compliant strategy execution. This looks like a business. That's a business hiring strategy. You know, they're putting themselves as a business. They already have offices in Brazil, Southeast Asia. You know, they talked about Mexico and the Philippines. They're doing big things. This these are the things that you look for when you invest. They're broadening their circle, they're broadening the use cases, and they're looking for other use cases for XRP by building and having a an arm of their building called Xspring, who do exactly that. This is that's great. All right, look at the chat. Mike Rizzi says there are newer exchanges coming online that allow you to hold your coins in your own personal local wallet. It trades through an API like platform. Yeah, like the Trust Wallet is one of them that I know. Paperboy says, sounds like a better option, but we need to get rid of exchanges. All right. And this is just a question. What would Paperboy? What would What would you replace the exchanges with? That's my question for you. All right, got to get to our next article. New Balance to use Cardano blockchain to confirm product authenticity. Blockchain CEO Charles Hoskinson announced that New Balance will be using the Cardano blockchain to help authenticate its products. According to a September 28 article by Crypto Briefing, Charles Hoskinson, CEO of blockchain engineering startup IOHK or Input Output Hong Kong, announced that American footwear brand New Balance will use the Cardano blockchain to allow its customers to verify the origins of an range a range of products. Cardano and New Balance are planning to roll out the program globally. However, current plans do not entail using the ADA token during this pilot. During the pilot, though, I wonder if they'll use it during the mainnet. Hoskinson reportedly made the partnership announcement during Cardano's second anniversary event at the Cardano Summit in Bulgaria's second largest city, Plovdiv. A wide range of This is out the scope of the article. Now, I read this early and I thought this is good. Counterfeit is rampant. You cannot deny that. Even people counterfeiting New Balance shoes. New Balance, a lot of people like New Balance shoes. They're nice. They are comfortable. New Balance are nice shoes. I would not deny that. I had a pair of New Balance. They were nice. They fit. They fit nice. They were nice. They were comfortable. They weren't all plastic. I will say, while I do find this very interesting, to be honest, because of the counterfeit industry, if Cardano then take this precedence of, hey, we are tracking New Balance shoes on our blockchain, and then go to Jordan Brand and say, hey, allow us to track your shoes because you are the leader in shoe sneaker counterfeit. We already have a precedence. Now that would be something. That would absolutely be something. And that to me would make Cardano look, that would make the light shining onto Cardano much brighter. If they would be doing the counterfeiting, if they would be doing the counterfeiting of Jordan Brand and even Nike and Jordan Brand shoes. That is the gold standard. Even then, the counterfeiting of these high society shoes, such as your Tom Ford shoes, your Balenciagas, the red bottom shoes, Louis Vuitton, no, Louis Vuitton red bottom shoes. Counterfeiting those, wow, You understand what I'm saying? Wow. But congrats to Cardano. This is good information. New Balance to use Cardano blockchain to confirm product authenticity. So when you buy your New Balance, you know that you're getting legit. You're official. All right, let me read the article. All right. Let's see. Paperboy says when my nose itching. When the banks go down, the banks will dump Ripple. It's part of their fiduciary duty. By law, the will have they will have to sell Ripple. Okay, you have to expound on that one. Okay, whoa. You don't okay. Whew, that's a lot to unpack there, buddy. I want to ask you, do you know what Ripple's function is before I unpack that sentence that you wrote? He also says atomic swaps and Veritasium. Are you saying atomic swaps and Veritasium would replace exchanges. Okay. Richard Dixon asks Paperboy, what do you know about Stratus? Paperboy says, don't have any info on Stratus. What's the market cap? All right, Rodney Holmes, what's going on, Rodney Holmes? How you doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Mike Rizzi says, if Cardano pulled it off, that would be a game changer. Yes, it would. It absolutely, and because they already have, they're already doing shoes, so you may as well say, hey, since we're doing New Balance, let's go to other shoemakers and say, what about other watches such as Rolex? Rolex is like the #1 notorious made watch, well, fake watch out there. What about that? Just say, hey, Timex, let us authenticate your watches on our blockchain, then go from there. All right. Report: LedgerX claims ex-CFTC chairman stalled approvals due to personal bias. Crypto derivatives firm LedgerX alleges that former CFTC CFTC Commissioner Chairman Christoph Giancarlo obstructed the approval of its amended Derivatives Clearing Organization (DCO) registration because of personal bias against the firm's CEO Paul Chow. As industry news outlet CoinDesk reported on September 28, LedgerX made the allegations in 2 letters obtained via a Freedom of Information Act request. The first letter, dated July 3, states, and I do quotes, "We have strong reason to believe that this unreasonable delay that is in clear violation of the Community Exchange Act and related to the chairman animus towards a blog post written by our CEO." So I'm going to break this down instead of reading it. All right. Before bakkt launched, yes, bakkt was bakkt, BAKKT, was pushed back twice. LedgerX, while the goings on with bakkt was going on, LedgerX provided the CFTC with their physically settled Bitcoin futures paperwork. The CFTC said, I think it was the CFTC because cryptocurrency is regulated under the CFTC in America. But the CFTC said, if you do not hear back from us in 30 days, 60 days, in 200 some odd days, that's a go. That's a go ahead. So 200 and some odd days was a few weeks ago when we heard the news that LedgerX is launching the very first Bitcoin physically settled Bitcoin futures. The very next day, the CFTC says, no, you do not have that authorization. They're saying, well, why? You do not contact us. And per what you said, if you do not contact us, that is an automatic go ahead. A few days later, bakkt came out and said, hey, we're launching our physically delivered Bitcoin futures contract starting September 12th. All of that happened within the same time period, like a week. So what LedgerX is saying, the reason we were snubbed is because the CFTC chairman, what's his name, is Christopher Giancarlo, well, the ex-chairman. He's not the chairman anymore. Christopher Giancarlo said that they believe that he rained on their parade because he didn't like what their CEO said about him. That's what this is all about. Tit for tat, basically. Tit for tat. All right. So God Godson 100 says atomic swap is an exchange. Vechain is another authenticator utility token. Founders are from LV. Paperboy says atomic swaps are exchanging coins directly with no fees and no exchanges involved. Ledger X didn't give a good bribe. Yeah, didn't get a good bribe. Yeah, yeah. I know what atomic swaps are. Now, when I say this, don't think I'm speaking about an exchange, but you need to have a place to do atomic swaps, like Shapeshift. Yes, they're not an exchange, but you need to have a place to go to do atomic swaps. You know, um, or if wallet these crypto wallets build build it into their own app wallet, a function to atomic swap. Say, say I got a Dash wallet and I want to atomic swap to Monero. Monero. Then on the wallet, you would say, hey, yes, this is a Dash wallet. On the left hand side, it would just be only one option, Dash, because you're in the Dash wallet. On the other side, it would be all the coins you would be able to swap into that Dash or case, and you'll click Monero. So so the person you are trying, no. So you would switch your Dash to Monero, and then automatically send that Monero once it happened to a Monero wallet. So now there can be interoperability between blockchains, or a person send Monero to that Monero address that you chose. Then that money gets there and it automatically atomic swaps to your Dash. They can put that in a wallet, much like what? Kind of like in Exodus wallet, you know, Abra can swap. I've never set up an Abra wallet. I'm not denying it, but I never set up an Abra wallet. Switching coins like that is fun. Yeah, but the thing is, I know you all gonna disagree with this. It is me. I think one way. I'll say, what about your taxes? Having to having to keep track of all of that is pretty overwhelming. I know some people will say, "Well, I'm never paying taxes." That's them. I'm not that person. I'm going to pay my taxes, you know, uh, and I'm going to keep it moving. That's me. And I say to say, what about taxes? Because all that atomic swapping, yes, it'll be on a ledger, but atomic swapping here, there, you have to get all of the CSVs um, from all of those other places to give to your tax attorney or tax or your CPA to say, this is all the exchanging I've been doing. That's all I'm saying on that tax part. Good evening, Complex Design. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Godson 100 says, Abra is a hot digital wallet / exchange. Okay. The Prophet of Thought. Peace to the. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Richard Victor is answering Paperboys. He says, okay. All right, let's get to our next topic. Binance delists trading pairs. Some include tokens from its launchpad. All right. Major cryptocurrency exchange Binance announced on September 30 that it's removing a batch of 30 trading pairs from its listing. Curiously, 6 of those trading pairs involve tokens launched on Binance Launchpad Initial Exchange Offering or IEO platform, namely BitTorrent, Elrond, Harmony, and Wink. Whilst not all of the trading pairs delisted included Binance Launchpad tokens, a significant 20% of them do. So 20% of the delisted coins from Binance are the coins that launched on Binance's Launchpad. The full list is as follows. So it's a lot of coins I don't know of in there. I'm pretty much not going to read that. It can get confusing trying to read that. The link to this article is down in the description under articles. Binance claimed that the pairs were being removed to improve liquidity and user trading experience, and that the choice of trading pairs was as requested by most popular teams. All right, so they're delisting. Some of the coins they're listing are, what's this? ANKR, BCPT, BitTorrent, Dent, Doge, ERD, FTM, Fuel, GTO, LUN, Loom, Encash, PundyX, One, PHB, T Fuel, and Waves and Wind. So those, but I didn't look at the trading pairs, but a lot of those trading pairs are going to be delisted. All right. Not specifically the coins, but those trading pairs to some of those coins that I mentioned. All right. Let's. All right. So my question would be to, excuse me. My question would be to, my question would be to Paperboy and to Godson 100. Do you two see crypto as still for financial freedom for people who need financial freedom, or is that notion gone out the window at this point now? And let me know as to why you chose your answers, please. If you'd bought $10,000 of Bitcoin 10 years ago, you would be worth $26 billion. Now, doesn't that want you to take out a $5,000 loan to invest in crypto right now? And this is what will be going on during a proper bull market. Things like this. Ben Askren is an Olympic wrestler, American Olympic wrestler, who also a professional martial artist. Rather more interestingly, he's a well-known Bitcoin bull. And on September 28, he ran a poll on Twitter posing an interesting question. Askren asked his followers if they were given $10,000 that they weren't allowed to touch for 10 years, what form would they rather receive in it? Bitcoin, gold, or US Treasury bond? And 41% said gold, 50% said Bitcoin, 9% said US Treasury bond. As you can see from the above results, the poll attracted a lot of responses with almost 65,000 people taking part. That's a nice sample size. It was a close battle between Bitcoin and gold at 50% and 41% respectively. Not too many people were sold on the idea of US Treasury bonds, but perhaps that's because the majority of wrestlers or Bitcoin fans may not have the first idea what to do with them. It's interesting that the polls should be so split down the middle between people who opt for the traditional safer haven assets and those who understand Bitcoin's value. It seems that Astron's followers are two very distinct types of people. One of them tweeted that the safest option would obviously be gold. After all, he rationalized that Bitcoin could come and go in 10 years. Others, of course, were fiendishly pro Bitcoin. Let's see here. Since you're reading this, you can make it as a given what your answer would have been. But in case you ever doubt yourself in the face of a declining BTC price and a negative response to bakkt, Aspirin tweeted out his additional incredulous tidbits of information. Now, this is what you would call dumb crypto math or dumb crypto logic. Just FYI, if you bought 10K of Bitcoin approximately 10 years ago, it would be worth $26 billion, which is true. Gold, same amount of gold 10 years ago, $15,000. If that doesn't prove again Bitcoin's superiority as a long-term investment vehicle over gold, nothing will. The reason I brought this out, you will see on Twitter, they will say there is only a circulating supply of 1 million. No, 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 no. Let's not even say that. Let's go to XRP. There's only a circulating supply of what? I don't know. That's okay. XRP's total supply is 100 billion. 100 billion divided by 7. That people will say, well, there's only enough Ripple for everyone to hold. What? 70 Ripple? And these people on Twitter would conjure up this illogical math just to make people scare them into buying and FOMOing into a coin they're talking about. They do the same thing on Coinbase, YouTube by saying, "Hey, it's only an X amount of Ethereum out there. There are Ethereum millionaires with millions of Ethereum. It's not enough left. Get it up while you can because it's going to be a price of such and such and such in the future." That's the tactic. Same as this. And the people who want to say this title of if you bought 10K of Bitcoin in 10 years ago, you would be worth 26 billion will be CNN, CSNBC, MSNBC, CNN, Fox, CNB, ABC, them two. All of these major news outlets will be saying this specific thing. Hey, the market is going up. If you had bought 10 only, and then they'll say only $10,000 of Bitcoin 10 years ago, you will be worth $26 billion right now. That being said, in a down economic market, in a down jobs market, social media all over the place, people losing money, people getting fired, and them and the feeling like the entire TV and the world and social media is propping up crypto. People saying, "Hey, I'm making money in crypto. Come on over." You know, I'm an I'm an expert, even though I only been in for 2 months. I'm an expert. That, sir, is hyper irrational exuberance. Okay, so fucking, there we go. He says, Godson says, one, crypto to blockchain is the only way we do business in the future. I disagree with that. The only way we'll do business in the future is with crypto and blockchain. What about the other fourth industrial revolutionary technologies? Utility, stable, and secure tokens are here. Tokenization will replace fiat and paper. Yeah, obviously right now they're talking about it right now, central bank digital currencies. China is on this way of doing it. Other um, countries are talking about it. I remember 2 years ago, Israel was talking about it. Iran was talking about digitizing their paper. That to me, that's not really new. Well, groundbreaking because on my show this morning, I said, hey, 20 years ago, the type of technology that's out here now did not exist as it is 20 years ago. So 20 years from now, yeah, we're going to have digital currency. We have places that are cashless societies now, such as the Nordic countries on Shenzhen, China. Yeah, they're cashless now. So it's not really, excuse me, like out there. Crypto is about financial sovereignty for, excuse me, the world and access to capital markets for everyone. Third world countries going to have Switzerland banking from a $25 Android phone. Will take time though. If a central bank does digital currencies, A, not everyone is going to want to. Okay, this is the thing. Everyone know they can invest, but not everyone invests. We know that everybody do not invest. Cryptocurrency is another booming asset class, nascent on its way asset class. What it has against it is it's so young. Even when it gets mature, you're still going to have the same people who need sovereignty, much of the same people who need economic sovereignty and freedom to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. They're not going to do it. I'm sorry, they're not going to do it. They're not. The vast majority of them will not. That's not to say some will, some won't, some will. Some will. We're here talking about it, but the vast majority will not. I guarantee you, because with me, the answers are there here already. You have Robinhood. You have all these apps that allow people to invest now with stocks. Yet they don't do it. Yes, there's a swell movement of millennials, zennials, and some Generation X investing more, but that's not all of them. And we do not know which crypto will be the global currency of reserve. I believe Bitcoin has the best use case for this, but scalability and speed makes it problematic. I agree. Those two does makes it problematic. XRP has the ability to absurd or abuse the global ab, absorb the global debt and asset of 3.4 quadrillion dollars. I don't think the world's debt is 3.4 quadrillion dollars. That 3.4 quadrillion dollars is a lot of money. I don't think the world is up there yet. That's a whole hell of a lot of money. Um, yeah, Ripple is a bridge currency. Yes, it is a bridge currency. Banks will sell Ripple and buy Bitcoin with their profits. Okay, so all right. Now, this is what I'm saying. Okay, God's son says Ripple is a bridge currency. How can it be a bridge currency when you technically don't have Ripple to sell and then buy Bitcoin with their profits? It, hmm. Fifth new asset class. Yes, it's a new asset class. Banks will have both XRP and BTC. Okay, to be honest, Godson, you're making a little bit more sense than Paperboy. There will be a digital currency of reserve. Okay, about the reserves, I don't know how that's going to happen. If they were going to have reserves or not, I can't speak on that. That field is um too too dusty for right now. Yes, I know it's not about investing totally, but you still can't get over the fact that when you do look at the markets, you see these prices going up. You you can't take the human element out of humans and say and focus on future utility and future. Yeah, I understand the future. I love future. Yes, I do. You know, one of the future things I look into is space exploration, and I think crypto will play a part of space exploration. But that doesn't mean that I have to be blind to the fact that I can make some money in this too. That's not how it goes with a lot of people. Yeah, I know the U.S. dollar is a currency of reserve. They got that way because of a certain way. Me personally, I don't think paper money will be as prevalent in the future. Example, 20 years from now, but I feel like a lot of you all are saying the same things I was saying when I first got into the space. And after a while, I saw reality. I saw human like behavior. And I said, well, that's a pie in the sky thought of Bitcoin will take over everything. And it's not. It's just going to be another way of to do things, in my opinion. Okay. Now you say once we drop the dollar and tokenize the dollar, we'll need a digital currency or reserve. Now, will we? And if we do, what would that be? You say Bitcoin, but as of now, Bitcoin can't handle that velocity of money going in and out its system and those transactions on a world basis, on a on a world basis, and not on a world basis, but on a potential interstellar basis. Okay, you saying the system doesn't care about humans that really don't that's not pointing at any. I don't understand what that means. Okay. Let's get to this next one. Coinbase to pay US users interest for holding USDC stablecoins. I'm getting kind of tired here. Major crypto Major United States-based crypto exchange and wallet service Coinbase now allows holders of USD coin to earn a 1.25% annual percentage yield. In a blog post on October 2nd, Coinbase said that eligible US customers will begin earning 1.25% rewards whenever USD they can hold on Coinbase, with rewards being distributed on a monthly basis. Interest earning is not available for customers in New York State. Wow. New York State gets the bad end of the stick still. In the announcement, Coinbase describes USD coin as a stablecoin that offers price stability by being backed by a reserve asset. USDC was created by Center, the Coinbase co-founder consortium that has issued over 1 billion USD coins as of early August 2019. Now, the drawback, so 1.25% APY is better than what most people, a lot of people in this midst of negative interest rates talk, get from their checking account, savings account, money market account, even certificate of deposits. Now, the only drawback of this is, according to the statement, Coinbase customers were able to earn a return on their USD coin holdings without having to sell or transact any cryptocurrency. Now, here it goes. Coinbase said that USDC is not legal tender, but a digital currency. The company added that it is not a depository institution for USDC and that customers' wallets are not protected by the FDIC or the Security Investor Protection Corporation. So what they're saying here is if you put your money on Coinbase for that 1.25% APY paid out, was it monthly? Yeah, monthly. If your account is hacked, you're not secured under the FDIC, which is the $250,000 secure, $250,000 secure, you know, up to $250,000 is secure in your account. You're not secured. That's the only drawback. So people who want to jump into this and do it, you have the information, but keep in mind you are not secured if something happens. I want to run through these two articles. I want to ask Paperboy and Godson 100 something. You all mentioned Bitcoin, XRP, Cardano, and you mentioned, one of y'all mentioned vechain. Am I missing something? No. I mentioned Dash and Monero on that example. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You all mentioned Bitcoin, XRP, Cardano, and vechain. I think it was Richard Dixon that asked about Stratus. But okay, though, out of those 4 coins, Bitcoin, XRP, Cardano, and vechain, you two give some price predictions for those 4. Since you two mentioned those, let us get give us some price predictions. I'm interested in that. I'm gonna run through these 2 articles. One of my favorite exchanges, altcoin platform CoinExchange.io, closes for financial reasons. I used to like CoinExchange. They were slightly clunky, but they were not on the same level as Kraken. I'll tell you that much. Altcoin trading platform CoinExchange.io has announced that it is shutting down due to financial difficulties. In a statement on October 1, the platform noted that the closures were purely a business decision and is not connected to any security breach or other incidents. CoinExchange is currently seeing daily trading volumes of roughly $700,000, according to CoinMarketCap, and supports more than 500 altcoins. You better believe all of them altcoins are not real altcoins. The platform stated that, quote, unfortunately, it is no longer economically viable for us to continue offering market services. The cost of providing the required level of security and support now outweigh our earnings. I can believe that. The cost of providing the required level of security and support would now outweigh their earnings. So they're opting to close down voluntarily. Gone in 2 weeks. Trading and deposits on CoinExchange.io will be suspended on October 15. If you have funds on CoinExchange.io, please listen to this. Trading and deposits on CoinExchange.io will be suspended on October 15. Trading and deposits, that is. Traders are being urged to halt any activity as soon as possible. The website of the draws will remain operational until December 1, the deadline by which users are being asked to remove all remaining funds. So the hard deadline is December 1st. You got to have everything off by December 1st. CoinExchange has said that they may return in the future should market conditions change. So I tip my hat off to them because they see the writing on the wall and they chose to close down voluntarily. Then at the end of the article, it says if market conditions pick back up to a bull market, a proper bull market. My definition of a proper bull market is when Bitcoin breaches all-time high, then they'll open back up. So this is actually a good move for a coin exchange. This is a precedence for an exchange to what to do, to know what to do when their exchange is pretty anemic on funds and trading. And to get to our last article, following new partnership, BitPay adds support for XRP. Major cryptocurrency payment processor BitPay has entered a partnership with Ripple's investment arm Xpring. I like that. To support payments with XRP. That's what I'm talking about. Ripple's investment arm. The development was announced in an October 2 press release, revealing that now businesses can accept the third largest digital currency, XRP, for payments via BitPay's cross-border payments platform. As part of the cooperation, BitPay is also integrating its BitPay wallet with Xpring developer platform. Get out of here. BitPay is also integrating its BitPay wallet with Xpring's developer platform. You gotta admit, XRP doing a thing. Doing they thing, man. Yes. In a separate, I'm getting tired here. I'm acting crazy-ish. In a separate announcement, Xpring added that global companies are now able to accept XRP through BitPay without the need for integration and enhancements. Earlier today, Cointelegraph reported that pay attention to this. Where we at? Where we at? We are right here. These next two sentences. Boom, boom, bam. Earlier today, Cointelegraph reported that the web monetization platform, Coil, began supporting XRP payments in real time thanks to a partnership with payment gateway and XRP ledger wallet provider GateHub. The platform allows users to receive funds in XRP and convert them into euros, dollars, Bitcoin, and Ether. Wow. Use cases all over the world. In August, Xpring announced a 1 billion XRP, or roughly $265 billion grant to Coil to build an ecosystem of creators, developers, companies, and nonprofits that use XRP through the Web Monetization Open Standard. Web Monetization Open Standard. Wow. This is this you gotta admit, XRP is doing a lot of things to make sure that their crypto has a vast ecosystem to work with. You gotta admit that, you know? All right, let's look at these price predictions. So, Paperboy says Ripple will go up a lot for sure. There is a lot of money to be made there. Paperboy says Bitcoin 100K by 2020. So in the next couple months, 2020 will be here, and then have 12 months to see that happen. What are the other price predictions, fellas? No more? No mas? No mas? All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. As always, all articles discussed in the show will be left down in the description box under articles. As always, please like the show, like, comment, and subscribe. We really do appreciate you coming out to the Thursday blockchain and crypto show. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning for the early morning crypto show on my channel, Food with Money, at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, the early morning crypto show live on Food with Money. So, with that said, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.